You can have if-else conditions in Aura as well, and for that you need to use Aura::if component. This component has an isTrue attribute where we can define our condition or the expression that we want to evaluate. If this expression results in true, then we need to define our markup that we want to show on the UI. But if we want to have an else condition, then we can define that inside our Aura::set component with the attribute equals to else. So whatever you are going to define in Aura::set component will be the else part, and whatever you are going to define outside it will be the true part. And we are going to use this Aura::if component inside our board panel component so that we can conditionally show the board component from there. So let's go back to our VS Code, and here in our board panel component we have included the board component as well. But we only want to show this board component when the selected mode is not null or is not blank. For that I'm going to use Aura::if component. Now here in this expression we need to use our selected mode and we need to check if it is blank or not. So let's use our selected mode here, but along with this I'm going to use some expression here. So if the selected mode is not equals to blank, then in that case I want to display my board component, so I'm going to cut it from here and paste here. For now I do not have else condition, but let's add some text here just to show how else works here. I'm going to comment else part. Actually, in place of checking it for blank, we should check it for null. So if the selected mode is not equals to null, then let's show our board component, else we are going to show a text as else part. Let's deploy this code, refresh our browser page, and now if we are not selecting a game mode, then we are seeing this text which is else part, and this is coming from this Aura::set component which is the else part of this Aura::if component. Now if we select a mode from here and click on start new game, our component appears. We can refresh our page and we can select a different mode, and based on that our tiles are being displayed here. Let's fix one more thing here. I'm not sure if you are able to notice it or not, but our board component is outside our board panel component because the borders does not match. So let's go back to our VS Code and fix it very quickly. What we can do, we can bring this Aura::if component and we can paste that inside a lightning layout item, because here we are displaying multiple layout items and we are going to have one more layout item with size equals to 12 within this parent lightning layout itself. So let's have a layout item. Let's give it a size as 12 and then we can paste it directly here. Or we can also bring out this Aura::if and wrap our lightning layout item within the Aura::if, but it won't make any difference, so you can leave it as is as well. Now I'm going to remove this Aura::set component because we do not need to handle the else part. Here we are only bothered about the if condition. I'm also going to remove the padding for this layout item, and let's save this code and deploy it one more time. So now our board component should be part of this parent lightning card and should be displayed within it. Let's select a game mode and click on start new game. And I think we have messed up our styles, and all our components like our buttons, combo box and this board component are being displayed in the same horizontal line, and this is not what we want, right? So let's fix it. Let's check out what do we have here. So here within this lightning layout we have 4 layout items. 3 of them does not have a size attribute, so they should take some horizontal space based on the content, but one of them is having the size attribute as 12, so it should take the complete horizontal space. And I know the reason why they all are being displayed in the same line, because we do not have multiple rows attribute here, which should be equals to true, and that's when we'll see our board component in the new line. So let's deploy this one, and hopefully this should fix the issue. Awesome. So now our component looks exactly the way we want it to look. In the next video, we are going to work on these tiles, where we are going to hide this text behind a tile and we'll only make it appear when the user clicks on it.